Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen. Amma ba'd. Fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. My dear Islamic brothers and viewers of social media, let's recite Durood Pak upon the beloved and blessed Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam. If you recite after me, As-salatu wassalamu alayki ya Rasulullah. As-salatu wassalamu alayki ya Habiballah. As-salatu wassalamu alayki ya Nabiyallah. Wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Nurallah. Excellence of reciting Durood Pak upon the beloved and blessed Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam. A person who recites 313 times Durood, he will be with those who recite Durood abundantly. Subhanallah. My dear Islam brothers, try to make a habit of reciting Durood Pak. The shortest Durood Pak is Sallallahu ala Muhammad. And always try to make the intention of conveying this Durood Pak upon the beloved and blessed Prophet Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then at the end, make a supplication in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal. Now there's a waqia which I heard a muballigh mention, that there was a person who had the habit of reciting 3,000, 4,000 approximately Durood Pak. And this was a routine habit of every day of reciting Durood Pak. Then he approached a scholar, a Mufti Sahib, and he said to him that I cannot see the beloved Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam in my dream. And then the Mufti Sahib asked him, what is it that you do? And he said, I am a taxi driver and I have a tasbih in my hand. And when I drive, I pick passengers up, I drop them off. During this period, I am reciting Durood Pak, countless numbers of times. But I'm unable to achieve the ziyarah of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Then the Mufti Sahib gave this advice. What you're doing is mixing the world with the Durood Pak. You have to be sincerely giving that time to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam to convey this Durood Pak. That's if you want the ziyarat of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So he advised him, select a salah which is appropriate, like the time that you have after salah, and then recite 100 times Durood Pak with the intention of conveying Durood Pak upon the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and asking Allah to achieve the ziyarah of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And inshallah, if Allah Azza wa Jal wills, then by the blessing of this, within 40 days inshallah, you'll be able to see the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in your dream. So my dear Islam brothers, for our understanding, look, we give time for our sleep. If someone disturbed our sleep, what would happen? We would get upset. If we were eating and a friend came to the door and we have to go to the door and answer that our meal has been disturbed. Yeah? So when we're talking to someone, for example, and if we look away on the opposite direction, or if there's 3 or 4 people on that side and we're talking to them rather than speaking to this person in front of you, then how is that person going to feel that he is ignoring me? So whenever you do, when you send Durood Pak, make sure you do it with full concentration and lower your gaze towards the heart, maybe after Asr Salah, and recite Durood Pak. Sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu ala Muhammad. I mean, there's no harm in reciting Durood Pak whilst you do your other activities, but if you really want something, if you really want your du'as to be accepted, inshallah, quickly, then this is the method we should do, inshallah. This is some advice which I've experienced, which I'd like to share with Islamic brothers and viewers of social media. Sallu ala al-Habib, sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So today, my dear Islam brothers, we're inshallah Azza wa Jal gonna discuss slight illness is not a valid exemption. So let's listen to this. From Fazan-e-Sunnat, Rules of Fasting, page 643. From Fazan-e-Sunnat. If someone is severely ill and there is a high probability that the illness will prolong, or recovery will be delayed as a result of fasting, he is allowed to miss his fast in this case. Further details to follow. Unfortunately, it is observed these days that people miss fast, or Allah Azza wa Jal forbid, even break fast having started them due to a minor cold, or a fever, or a slight headache. One should never do so. If someone misses a single fast without a valid exemption, he will not be able to regain its blessing, even if he spends the rest of his life fasting. So just imagine, my dear Islamic brothers, one fast missed deliberately, the swab of that fast. You even try to fast all of your life, you will not be able to gain that swab of that one fast. And same for salah. We should try to read our salah on time. Dear Islamic brothers and viewers of social media, 3 blessed hadith are present before we look at the detailed ruling about the exemptions for missing the fast. One has the choice to fast or not in a journey. Number 1, mothers of the believers, Sayyidatuna Aisha Siddiqa radiyallahu ta'ala anha has said that Sayyidina Hamza bin Amir Aslami radiyallahu ta'ala anhu used to fast in abundance. He radiyallahu ta'ala anhu asked the beloved and blessed Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam, shall I fast during the journey? He sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam replied, you have the choice whether to fast or not. Number 2, Sayyidina Abu Sa'id Khudri radiyallahu ta'ala anhu has said, we set out for jihad with the Holy Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam on the 16th of Ramadan. Some of us fasted whereas some didn't. Those who fasted didn't object to those who didn't fast, and vice versa. Number 3, Sayyiduna Anas bin Malik Kabi radiyallahu ta'ala anhu has narrated that the beloved and blessed Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam has said, Allah Azza wa Jal has reduced the salah of a traveller by half. The 4 rakat salah will be offered as 2 rakat, and exempted travellers and breastfeeding and pregnant women from fasting, they are allowed to miss their fasts and make up for it later. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. My dear Islam brothers, try to make a habit of watching Madani channel, and also try to fill in your Madani and Amat. And inshallah very soon, when the lockdown finishes, please try to engage in the ijtimas of Dawat Islami. So alhamdulillah, these small messages, try to act upon what is being heard and to pass on what is being heard. Inshallah, you will be rewarded for it. Ameen.